Today's menu is Cornish Pasties, where I grew up in Shavertown, Pennsylvania, which is a suburb of Wilkes-Barre. My neighbor's mom used to make them often. She used an old family recipe that was handed down from her ancestors who came from Cornwall, England. Cornish pasties are essentially chopped veggies and meat baked inside pastry shells. These pot pies were referenced to Cornwall in England writings as early as 1500 AD and noted in Arthurian texts and Shakespeare. Today I'll be using Pillsbury crescent rolls because it is the 21st century after all. But you can make the pastry from scratch. Just be sure to chill the dough before rolling it out and turn on your oven to 350 degrees before you start the preparations. To make the filling, you'll need a pound of boneless round or chuck, or some traditions call for lamb. And you'll also need potatoes, onions, rutabaga or turnip, and possibly a carrot. First, cube the meat, potatoes and rutabaga. Then chop up the onion. These pasties became popular with the tin and copper mines in England. They would stay warm for a long time in their pastry packaging. Now that everything is cubed and chopped, combine in a bowl and season with salt and pepper. When you use crescent rolls like I am, you need to use 2 pieces for each pasty. So I pat together 2 of the cut lines like this. Then you have 8 squares. Now I'm going to add the filling. Place about a 3/4 cup of meat and veggies on one side of the square, top with a pat of butter, then fold over the other side. Now crimp and shape the pasty into a half moon. When the pasties are all crimped and placed on an ungreased cookie tray, bake for 35 to 40 minutes and watch so they don't burn. The Cornish miners would eat all but the ends where they were holding the pasty and where it was scored with their initials. According to legend, the miners would leave this last little uneaten piece for the gremlins who would keep the mine safe. It turns out that this was a good idea because tin mines are full of arsenic and that would get on their hands. But now that we're washing our hands so often, we can eat the pasty right down to the last bite.